Hi everybody, it's Kelly. I'd like to start by apologising if this video is a bit shaky, but what I actually had to do is take this off the tripod because this project is too big to film on the tripod. So you will have seen just one photo already, and I'll put some more stills in at the end, but I have done 3 canvases which are all linked together with string. They came like that. I bought them from a local art store. They are 8x8 canvases, and I thought it would be really good fun to have them as 3 different Prima canvases. That is probably about as good as I'm going to get it in. Hold on. Excuse my mess. There we go. I'll go to them individually, and like I said, there'll be better photos at the end. But they're strung together, and then they're tied at the top there. Well, they hang, sorry, at the top there. So there we go. So the first one at the very top is the Prima Divine Collection, and I thought it'd be really cool if I combined the exploding canvas with the mixed media collage canvas underneath. Haven't seen anyone do it before, not to say that nobody ever has, but I hadn't seen it done, and I thought it would be really cool to do. So if I start around the side of this, I've papered the sides as well, and on the side here there's just a little curl back with some different paper underneath. And then here I've got a filigree piece here which I got from eBay. There's a bling flourish here. There's a little cutout hexagon from the paper line. There's a clock there. There's 2 of the Prima flowers. There's a handmade flower that I've made there from ribbon. There is actually a bit of lace which runs from here all the way through underneath here. That's another cutout from the paper collection which I've sort of put over and under, weaved it through. Another bling piece there. Then lying across the top of this bit of the explosion here, oh sorry, that's a key there. Then if I move across to here, we have an altered domino, and there is a little, one of those little Martha Stewart butterflies on there. Then underneath that, there we've got a little dice there and a gem, a diamond gem there. Then this piece here I have cut out of the paper line, fussy cut, that's the car, love that image. And underneath the car we've got a resin piece. Have I gone too close? It won't focus. I've got a resin piece, I've got some more paper cut out which runs underneath there. As you can see, I've also papered the underneath. Moving around this side, sorry, not a great picture. There's some more paper cut outs here and here, fussy cuts. There's a flower under there, another fussy cut piece of paper. And then above the car, we've got this lovely Prima trim weaved up and down. A puzzle piece which I've altered with a piece of the paper line and another little Martha Stewart butterfly. Then up here is a metal corner piece which I've distressed a bit, and some more bling. And then this piece here which says it's all good, I've sort of overlapped from the explosion into the centre. And in the centre, as I hope you're seeing, this isn't focusing very well, I have done a cutout of the Prima Divine paper in the frame in the middle and left that coloured. And then I've used 2 colours to either side of that, whale watch blue, and that's actually a pink that I made from a pearlised acrylic paint, because I got some new Lindies and they weren't covering anywhere near as well as I wanted them to. And then this little charm here is hanging from part of the explosion. It's hanging from here from a pin, and I just thought that added a bit of colour to the canvas. So let me come back out there. I'm walking around on my knees, apologies. So that there is the top canvas. Then if we pan down to the middle canvas here, this is with the Engraver collection, and this is obviously darker, so I wanted to do this one slightly differently. So I don't know how well you can see it, but there is actually a zip running up the middle and across to the sides. That one I've kept the paper plain on the side. I haven't curled the edges of that, and across the top. You see that? Across the top there. I wanted this one to be slightly different and a bit darker, and there, running along, so we start at the bottom, sorry, running up and open is the zip I was talking about. Then on this bit I have used a Tim Holtz mask, and I've just sprayed that with a couple of colours to match the colours of the paper. Over here on this side, there's quite a lot going on here. I have a couple, I have one of the Engraver flowers. I have a flower from my stash which I've sprayed in appropriate colours, a burlap flower which I've also sprayed. Then I have a metal flower here, Oh, and then over here there's another one of the Engraver flowers. There's a piece here that I've fussy cut with a little tiny Martha Stewart butterfly. There's some leaves that I've fussy cut there, a ticket here. There's another ticket down here next to another piece that I've fussy cut. There's a bit more of the clock in texture paste under on this side. Another fussy cut piece and a leaf from my stash. And then running underneath that is some cheesecloth which I've dyed black. Then coming out of the zip, because although this doesn't go as far under, this is still quite 3D. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, I can still fit my finger through there. This comes out. I have used one of the Prima, I can't say the lady's name, but you know who she is, that makes these metal pieces. I've put a piece of the paper behind that clock. I fussy cut out this flower here and this flower over here. And then I fussy cut the ruler paper and I've distressed all the edges of that, and I've left some sticking up and some of them I've curled back over the explosion, which is, because it's still an exploding canvas, which is underneath that. Then if I move down to, sorry, shaky, hope I'm not making you sick, to the bottom canvas, and I'm practically crawling around on my hands and knees now to get this in frame. This one is with the Lyric collection, and the same as the top one. What I've done for this is I've curled the corners of the paper back, but I've done that in opposite. So this is the top here, and then if you go back up to the Divine one, that was the bottom. So that's what I've done there. Papered the sides and the tops and the bottoms. Then if we start on this side, we have an altered puzzle piece here, which is part of the paper line. There's a bit of trim here. There's some texture paste up here, some little dots. There's a flourish under there, gem flourish. There's a little pearl flourish coming out there. Then I fussy cut this frame and the bird. And what I've done actually is I've cut out, as you can see, bits from the bird cage. I don't mean frame, I mean bird cage. And then I've fussy cut the bird and put the bird through as if it's popping out from underneath. Then to the side here, slightly underneath the bird cage, we've got another one of those resin pieces, which is in pink. There's a piece of cheesecloth which runs right the way through. Then I have got a resin piece from my stash, and there is a flower under there too. Then slightly underneath there, I don't know if you can see that, it's a black cheesecloth and a piece of the paper which runs right the way down underneath like that, fussy cut from the paper line. Then here, because I wanted to try and get this to sort of match the top one, there's another altered domino. It's got a music note on it and a Prima light bulb which says cute. There's a handmade rolled rose there, and then there's a piece of trim in there which runs across. Then I have this piece which I fussy cut from the paper line which runs all the way through. And then back to here we have one of the big Prima Lyric flowers. These are really pretty, I like these. A Martha Stewart butterfly which I've punched from the paper, and there's some leaves sticking out here and here. Then I have another resin music note piece. I have another one of the Lyric flowers over here, and a chess piece which I've distressed. Oh look. And then here we have the a little paper clip which I bought, which I thought was really cool, so that overlaps slightly. And we have another punched Martha Stewart butterfly and some more bling up here. And then the same as the top one in the centre here, I've done the mixed media collage canvas. And in this frame there is a piece obviously from the Lyric paper line. And for this one I have done, I had the same problem with the Lindy's on this, so I had to change my plan. And that is a black, tornado black or something, part of the Wizard of Oz collection. And then again a pink acrylic paint spray which I made up myself. And then this one, opposite to the other one, has got a hanging thing from the top right hand side rather than the left, and that is an Arctic cake which somebody picked up for me. So yeah, they are my three canvases. I hope I've done a relatively good job of explaining them. I hope you like them. So we've got Lyric at the bottom, Engraver at the centre, and there is the Divine one at the top. If you have any questions, please ask. Don't forget, ladies, that I have now started a blog. I put up a video about it. I would be very, very grateful if you'd pop over, have a look and follow me. And I will, of course, post some more pictures over there. Thank you, everyone. Bye.